Alright guys, I got the fender all cleaned up. I put on my knifeless tape wherever I need it. So I did like right here, I have knifeless tape just so I don't have to cut on this. Same with this door right here, I have knifeless tape going down all along the door where the seam is. It's with pretty much enough room to be able to tuck it in. And then I cut out my piece of vinyl with a little bit of extra around what I need. So the fender ends right here, so I have like a little bit of extra all around. You want to give yourself a little room for error, but also cut it as close as you can to what you need so you don't waste vinyl, because it does add up. Little mistakes like that is going to cost you money, so you want to try to get it done on the first one right. And I also have knifeless tape like around the headlight and stuff like that. There's ways around it so you don't have to use knifeless tape, but I found it just easier to use it, honestly. Like some people put just regular tape around here just so you can cut on it and not cut on the actual headlight. But I'd rather just be safe. I have a lot of knifeless tape on hand, so I'm not too worried about that. So right now I have magnets holding it up. I'm gonna start with the front. I'm gonna start removing the front, stick it down, and then work my way back. I also made sure to sweep up. I learned my lesson on the back quarter panel and on the back bumper. I forgot to sweep up. It looked clean, but I just it's never as clean as you think. Forgot to clean it up, and I picked up some debris, but it's alright. We'll be alright. Alright, let's get started.
Fucked and drank all night, acted all alright, had no need to fight tonight. Cast me far away.
Alright guys, as you can see, I laid out the vinyl completely. The first thing I did was take the backing paper off and then try to get it as smooth as possible without before I start squeegeeing. So they made it a lot easier. Once you start squeegeeing, you don't run into a lot of wrinkles and stuff like that. So I got all that laid out. It's all nice and tight. A little past the edge. Right here, there's a little bit of a... I gotta like smooth it down, but first I gotta remove the knifeless tape, and then that'll give me that slack I need to tuck it in. Same thing with the door. Yeah, everything's on there good. Went smooth. So next thing we'll do is start trimming everything down, start tucking it.
Cast me far away. Play these little games, acting all okay. Today. Cast me far away. Play these little games, acting all okay. Today.
Alright, so I got everything all either trimmed up or cut off with the knifeless tape. So like all this area right here, I just gotta tuck it. Same with here. I gotta lift this up a little bit just to release it, and then tuck this in. Door to it, just lift it up. It's stuck to this door now. Lift it up and then tuck it. I always do the corners first, just to make sure I get a nice hold on the corner, and then I do the outsides. If I find if you do like the, say you're going into like this corner right here, I see if you start from here and work in, same thing with here, then you end up with like a bunch of material crammed up in this corner and it shows. So it's better just to do the corner and then kind of relieve some of that material throughout the whole rest of that straight area. Same with areas like this right here, this corner. So everything's all trimmed up here. I just got to tuck it, except for the only part is this area right here. I just left it kind of long. And what I'm going to do is kind of fill it into the crease, like get that area so when you open the hood, you can see vinyl instead of like the color under. So it just looks a little bit cleaner. So I'm going to do that next, and then I'll cut that once it's all laid out. Yep, and then we'll be done with that. I'm gonna give it a nice like heat, just to make sure everything sticks good, and then just put the badge back on. We'll be set. The only things left after that is gonna be my hood, which I'm gonna probably do that last just because I want to see how it looks with the carbon hood, and then the front bumper, which I'm dreading that, but whatever, we'll get it done. And other than that, we're almost done with the car. Gotta obviously put it all back together, but the hard part will be done. Let's do it.
Had no need to fight tonight. Cast me far away, play these little games, acting all okay, today. Cast me far away, play these little games, acting all okay, today.
Alright guys, so it's all finished up now. Pretty easy process, no hiccups, which is nice. It's always like the main goal is just to get it down as smoothly and easy as possible. You can see it's all the way down under the headlight. Everything's all nice and tucked under here. Edges look good. This is all nice and tucked. This came out awesome too. Awesome, everything looks great. Take a look in here. As you can see what I meant, like I tucked it all the way down under there, so when you looked in here it looked nice and perfect. Yeah, so it's coming together. We're almost there. Home stretch. All right guys, thanks for watching.